समाचार संध्या का ये अंक समाप्त हुआ। नमस्कार।
Good evening. This is Akashvani. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines: Government approves continuation of subsidy under Ujjwala scheme for another year. Also gives nod to comprehensive IndiaAI mission. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says potential of tourism along with capabilities of farmers and youth will pave the way for Viksit Jammu and Kashmir. India and Japan agree to make bilateral relationship responsive to emerging geopolitical, geoeconomic and geotechnological trends. Reserve Bank of India and Bank Indonesia sign MOU to promote use of local currencies for cross-border transactions. PV Sindhu defeats Beiwen Zhang of the United States to enter quarterfinal of French Open Badminton. And in WPL Cricket, Mumbai Indians set a target of 161 runs for UP Warriorz in Delhi. The government has approved the continuation of 300 rupees targeted subsidy per cylinder to PM Ujjwala Yojana beneficiaries till the 31st of March 2025. Briefing media after the cabinet meeting in New Delhi this evening, Union Minister Piyush Goyal said over 10.27 crore beneficiaries will get subsidy directly in their accounts.
अंतर्राष्ट्रीय महिला दिवस के उपलक्ष्य हमारी माता बहनों को तोहफे के रूप में जो 300 रुपए टारगेटेड सब्सिडी प्रधानमंत्री उज्ज्वला योजना के लाभार्थियों को दी जाती है उसको एक वर्ष के लिए बढ़ा दिया जाए और अब 300 रुपए प्रति सिलेंडर हर वर्ष 12 सिलेंडर तक की सीमा तक हमारे प्रधानमंत्री उज्ज्वला योजना के लाभार्थियों को 31 मार्च 2025 तक लगभग 10 करोड़ से अधिक परिवारों को ये लाभ मिलेगा.
The centre has also approved a comprehensive national-level IndiaAI mission with a budget outlay of 10,371 crore rupees. The mission aims to establish a comprehensive ecosystem catalyzing AI innovation through strategic programs and partnerships across the public and private sectors. It will be implemented by IndiaAI Independent Business Division under Digital India Corporation. Mr. Goyal said IndiaAI innovation centres will be set up across the country to give impetus to the AI ecosystem. The government has also approved to release an additional instalment of dearness allowance to central government employees and dearness relief to pensioners with effect from the 1st of January this year. It is an increase of 4% over the existing rate of 46% of the basic pay and pension. This will benefit over 49 lakh employees and around 68 lakh pensioners. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs has fixed the minimum support prices for raw jute at 5,335 rupees per quintal for the 2024-25 season. This is an increase of 285 rupees per quintal over the previous season. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said potential of tourism along with capabilities of farmers and youth will pave the way for Viksit Jammu and Kashmir. He was speaking after launching several development projects worth over 6,400 crore rupees during Viksit Bharat Viksit Jammu and Kashmir program at Bakshi Stadium in Srinagar today.
विकास की शक्ति, पर्यटन की संभावनाएं, किसानों का सामर्थ्य और जम्मू कश्मीर के युवाओं का नेतृत्व, विकसित जम्मू कश्मीर के निर्माण का रास्ता यहीं से निकलने वाला है. जम्मू कश्मीर केवल एक क्षेत्र नहीं है, ये जम्मू कश्मीर भारत का मस्तक है और ऊंचा उठा मस्तक ही विकास और सम्मान का प्रतीक होता है. इसलिए विकसित जम्मू कश्मीर विकसित भारत की प्राथमिकता है.
On the occasion, the Prime Minister asserted that the development of Jammu and Kashmir is the top priority of his government. He added that new Jammu and Kashmir has the courage to overcome any challenge and this was long awaited. The Prime Minister also interacted with beneficiaries of various government schemes, including women achievers, Lakpati Didis, farmers and entrepreneurs. Mr. Modi appreciated the beneficiaries for their efforts and said his government is always ready to support the ideas of the youth of the country and to give a boost to startups. During the program, the Prime Minister launched a holistic agriculture development program of about 5,000 crore rupees for boosting agri-economy in the Union Territory. He also dedicated to the nation and launched multiple projects related to the tourism sector worth more than 1,400 crore rupees under Swadesh Darshan and Prasad Pilgrimage Rejuvenation and Spiritual Heritage Augmentation Drive scheme. The Prime Minister launched about 43 projects that will develop a wide range of pilgrimage and tourist sites across the country. Dekho Apna Desh, People's Choice 2024 and Chalo India Global Diaspora campaign were also launched. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated projects worth 118 crore 72 lakh rupees in Madhya Pradesh through video conferencing today. These include various projects in Gwalior and Chitrakoot under Swadesh Darshan 2.0 scheme and development work of Amarkantak and Pitambara Peeth Temple Datia under Prasad scheme. The Prime Minister laid the foundation stone of the Experience of Spirituality at Chitrakoot Ghat project in Chitrakoot. He performed Bhumi Pujan of upgradation and development works of Ganga Ghats at a cost of about 26 crore 55 lakh rupees. The Prime Minister also inaugurated various development works worth 50 crore rupees under the Prasad scheme in Amarkantak. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar today said India sees Japan as a natural partner in its journey of development and transformation. Delivering opening remarks at the 16th India-Japan Foreign Ministers' Strategic Dialogue in Tokyo, the minister said 2023 was a landmark year in India-Japan bilateral relationship. Later, addressing the joint press statement along with his Japanese counterpart Kamikawa Yoko, Dr. Jaishankar said they had wide-ranging and forward-leaning discussions covering the entire gamut of bilateral relations. He noted that India and Japan have made good progress in defense and security relations.
We have made good progress in our defense and security relations, and which we both welcomed. The three branches of our military and Coast Guard are productively engaged with the Japanese counterparts with greater ease through the newly operationalized reciprocal partnership arrangement. There have been exchanges about cooperation possibilities in areas of jointness and new domains like cyber and space. We also took stock of progress in our defense equipment and technology cooperation framework. In economic cooperation, we see a lot of potential for the quantum jump of Japanese investment into India.
Dr. Jaishankar said today's meeting allowed both sides to take stock of various ongoing lines of effort since the dialogue was last held in Delhi last year. He added that both sides agreed on the need for new steps to make the bilateral relationship prepared for and responsive to emerging geopolitical, geoeconomic and geotechnological trends. The minister said the talks provided strategic guidance to both teams to realize the vision of India-Japan Special Strategic Global Partnership. The Indian Navy warship INS Kolkata successfully rescued 21 crew members from the bulk carrier MV True Confidence in the Gulf of Aden today. The Barbados-flagged Greek-operated cargo vessel was attacked by Houthis yesterday, killing 3 crew members and forcing the remaining to abandon the ship. The crew, including one Indian national, was rescued using intercrew helicopters and boats. Following the successful rescue, all crew members and the injured personnel were evacuated to Djibouti. The Reserve Bank of India, RBI, and the Bank of Indonesia, BI, signed a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, in Mumbai today for establishing a framework to promote the use of local currencies, namely the Indian rupee and the Indonesian rupiah, for cross-border transactions. The MOU was signed by the Governor of Reserve Bank of India, Mr. Shaktikanta Das, and the Governor of Bank Indonesia, Mr. Peri Warjio. Our correspondent reports that this collaboration marks a key milestone in strengthening bilateral cooperation between RBI and BI.
In a press release issued today, the RBI said the MOU signed with the Bank Indonesia will eventually contribute to promoting trade between India and Indonesia, as well as deepen financial integration and strengthen the long historical, cultural and economic relations between the two countries. The RBI said the MOU covers all current account transactions, permissible capital account transactions and any other economic and financial transactions as agreed upon by both countries. It added that this framework would enable exporters and importers to invoice and pay in their respective domestic currencies, which in turn would enable the development of an INR IDR foreign exchange market. Use of local currencies would optimize costs and settlement time for transactions. Sweetie Jain, AR News, Mumbai.
In Karnataka, Bengaluru is reeling with drinking water shortage as the government initiates steps to supply drinking water through tankers. Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar reviewed the situation yesterday in Bengaluru and issued instructions to the officials to fix rates for the private water tankers and initiate action against private water suppliers fleecing the public. More from our correspondent.
As borewells in Bengaluru dry up and the main source of water from Kaveri River depletes, Bengaluru city stares at drinking water crisis. The Bengaluru Water Supply Company started initiating steps to supply water through tankers. It has opened toll-free numbers for the citizens to dial for drinking water. Indian Institute of Science is helping the company to filter lake water on the outskirts of the city and supply it in the city. The water supply company is recharging 1,200 defunct borewells and has already repaired 400 borewells. The defense establishments, railways, corporate sectors and other such bulk users of water have been asked to cut down on water usage. Sudhindra, Akashvani News, Bengaluru.
President Draupadi Murmu has extended her best wishes to citizens, especially women, on the eve of International Women's Day. The day is observed every year on the 8th of March. President Murmu said this day is dedicated to recognizing the achievements of women and their efforts in raising awareness about gender equality and women's rights. She added that it is also an important occasion to emphasize the need to provide equal opportunities for women and empower them in all spheres of life. The President said even today women face several challenges which need to be addressed. The News Services Division of Akashvani invites applications from experienced candidates to be engaged as editorial executives and newsreader cum translators on full-time contract basis in its various regional news units across the country. Details are available at newsonair.gov.in/vacancies. The last date for receiving applications is the 19th of March 2024. On to sports. In women's single French Open Badminton, PV Sindhu today advanced to the quarterfinals after defeating Beiwen Zhang of the United States 13-21, 21-10, 21-14 in Paris. Playing her first BWF tournament since returning from a knee injury, Sindhu put up an impressive show and bounced back after losing the first game. Also in the women's doubles, the pair of Teresa Jolly and Gayatri Gopichand defeated Japan's Yuki Fukushima and Sayaka Hirota in straight sets, 21-18, 21-13. However, in the men's singles, Kidambi Srikanth bowed out of the tournament after losing to China's Lu Kuang-su, 21-19, 12-21, 20-22. In later fixtures tonight, Lakshya Sen will lock horns with Li Shifang of China, and in men's doubles, the duo of Satvik Sairaj, Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty will be up against Malaysia's Man Wei Chong and T Kai Woon. In cricket, Women's Premier League, Mumbai Indians have set the target of 161 runs for UP Warriorz at Arun Jaitley Stadium in New Delhi. Mumbai Indians, led by Harmanpreet Kaur, won the toss and chose to bat. MI scored 160 for 6 wickets in the stipulated 20 overs. Natchaiva Brunt was the top scorer for the Mumbai Indians. She scored 45 runs in 31 balls. In reply, UP Warriorz were 11 for 1 in 1.5 overs when reports last came in. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Government approves continuation of subsidy under Ujjwala scheme for another year. Also gives nod to comprehensive IndiaAI mission. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says potential of tourism along with capabilities of farmers and youth will pave the way for Viksit Jammu Kashmir. India and Japan agree to make bilateral relationship responsive to emerging geopolitical, geoeconomic and geotechnological trends. Reserve Bank of India and Bank Indonesia sign MOU to promote use of local currencies for cross-border transactions. PV Sindhu defeats Beiwen Zhang of the United States to enter quarterfinal of French Open Badminton, and in WPL Cricket, Mumbai Indians set a target of 161 for UP Warriorz in Delhi. That is all in the news at 9. Night.